Hello there, friends and enemies. Welcome to a new video. I'm here with my good friend Tia,
Hello once again, everybody.
and we're gonna do what I'm gonna call the level up tournament.
I was really excited to build a deck for this, actually.
Yeah, I was really excited to get to this. I came up for the idea with this when I was like 9. Here's how it works. We're going to do a best 2 out of 3 match where we're going to start at level 1 in this video and slowly go up. Each player of a specific level can only have monsters in their deck of that level, rank, or link rating. So we're at level 1. Level, rank, or link rating for all of our monsters are going to be 1. And that is the limit.
It'll ramp up pretty quickly, so this one is going to be nice and fun and low stakes.
It's going to be fun. I'm calling it a tournament specifically because we're going to go through until we hit level 12. The way this is going to work is whoever loses gets to move on to the next level to get a bump in power. The person that wins gets to stay at whatever level they're at, and they can, build a new deck or whatever. The loser is the person that gets to level 12 first and loses. That being said, are you ready to go?
I am. I'm actually very excited. I was building my deck today with a big grin on my face because I've had a love in my heart for these cards for a long time. And I don't want to rattle you, but it's going to be pretty crazy.
I was conflicted about what deck I should use. I was like, I could use this deck that I've been wanting to play, or I could use
Damn it.
the good deck that I know how to play that I know is good. And I decided not to do that. I like the little sound effects.
Here we go. Ooh, not my best hand.
I'm going to set a couple of cards. So I think I'm going to normal summon Mystic Piper. I am going to activate my Mystic Piper's effect to tribute this card to draw and reveal a card. And if it's a level 1 monster, it was effect failure.
No!
I get to draw another card. I believe that is it for me.
Alright, I'm going to set a couple cards.
In response to you setting, I'm going to activate Anti-Spell Fragrance. So we have to set spell cards before we can activate them, and not until after the turn they've been setted.
Beware my bountiful back row, O'Shea.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
White mare. I can attack directly right now, yeah?
Yes.
Say 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna do that. That's my turn.
I'm going to normal summon House Duston.
These things are adorable.
I love them.
These look like things I would roll up with a Katamari.
They do. I will end my turn.
Well, in response, Dark Factory of More Production. I will send 1 monster from my hand or field to the graveyard. That card is going to be White Baking. I get to draw a card. And then from White Baking's effect, when it gets sent to the graveyard, I get to add 2 monsters with different names for my deck to my hand, except White Baking, that either are Skull Servant or mention it, and then discard a card. King of the Skull Servants.
Of course.
Skull Servant.
Of course.
I will then discard Skull Servant, and then I will start my turn.
Of course.
I get to play my big bony man. Activate Pyramid of Wonders, so all zombies I control get an extra 200 attack for each monster you have.
All right.
And play King of the Skull Servants, who is currently a 2,000 attack dude. Set a card. Battle phase. I will throw my White Mare to start at it.
In response.
I am not surprised in the slightest. I end my turn.
I'm sorry. So we're going to set a card. I'm going to end my turn.
I'm going to activate the trap card. This is double hooking. I am going to discard a Raigeki, and I'm going to special summon King of the Skull Servants. I'm just going to attack you for 3,000.
Because you destroyed my face-up House Dustin, I get to special summon any number of Dustin monsters from my hand or deck to anywhere on the field, but I have to summon the same amount on each side. So I'm going to summon 4 Dustins to each side.
So main phase 2, Raigeki. The end of my turn then.
In that case, I'm going to normal summon a House Dustin. I'm going to use my House Dustin as material to special summon Relinquished Anima, and I'm going to equip your guy to my... Uh-oh, I can't. I can't move
Yeah.
him. You have to. That's all I can do.
Set a card. Defense. End turn.
Normal summon Stygian Security. I will end my turn.
I am going to activate Twin Twisters. I'm going to destroy my own King of the Skull Servants. And I'm going to destroy your middle face down spell. I'm now going to use Dark Factory. I guess I'll end my turn.
Set a card. I'm gonna pass. I just realized, looking at the Dustons, that I set them out on the field in the wrong way. It doesn't change much, but...
I'm going to summon White Prince, and I am going to bop your relinquished anima. The end of my turn, I suppose.
I summon Green
Oh, okay.
Dustin. I end my turn on that.
I'm going to put Green Dustin and Red Dustin in attack mode. Okay, I'm going to go to the battle phase.
Okay.
I'm going to simply throw both of them at your 100 attack monsters so they kill themselves.
Alright.
So Red Dustin dies. I will take 500 damage. And then Green Dustin, when it dies, I get to pick one of my spell or traps and put it back to my hand. Choose my Dark Factory.
On Green Dustin's death, I'm gonna activate Diamond Dustin. I get to special summon a Dustin monster to any side of the field that I want.
We'll attack your Green Dustin. Main 2. Set a card. Set a card. Set a card. And on my turn.
Activate Diamond Dustin's effect from the graveyard. Banish a Green Dustin from my deck to summon Diamond Dustin to your side of the field in defense mode. I'll end my turn.
I'm going to activate Dark Factory. I am going to put these guys in attack. I'm going to attack. I'm now going to activate Zombie Power Struggle. So I get to give one of my... Well, okay. I pick a zombie. I'm picking White Prince. I get to give him an extra 1,000 attack this turn. He is now going to attack your Stygian Security.
So when Stygian Security is destroyed, I get to summon a level 1 Fiend from my deck. I might as well show you what the strategy was supposed to be. Here comes Goblin King.
Main phase 2. I am going to activate Zombie Power Struggle's ability. I get to shuffle one of my banished zombies back into my deck, so White Baking. And then I get to reset Zombie Power Struggle. But the next time I use it, it is banished. And I will end my turn.
Let's kind of clear the board a little bit. That being said, that's the end of my turn.
I will set a card, and I will end my turn.
I end my turn.
You can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard. I will do that. I now mill myself for the amount of Skull Servants that are in my graveyard. So I mill 6.
Ugh.
You can banish this card from your graveyard to target one Skull Servant or King of the Skull Servants in your graveyard to special summon it. I will do just that.
On Skull Servant special summon, activate Effect Veiler's effect just to save myself a turn.
I will end my turn.
I'm going to set a card and end my turn.
I will set this. I will simply attack your Goblin King. And then, just to see what it is, I'm going to have White Prince attack your face down. And that will be the end of my turn.
You know, as I'm sitting here, I realize I have no idea why I put them into defense mode, because I'm not going to win at this point. My strategy has been fucked, so have at it, Tia. It doesn't matter what I do at this point.
Yippee!
Go ahead and win.
I summon another white boy. Just to be evil, I'll activate Book of Life, and I will banish your Goblin King from the graveyard. And I'll summon normal Skull Servant. I will have the King of the Skull Servants attack.
And that's
fella.
that's the game. First round is donezo. I can't believe I'm so mad that the reason that I lost is just because I couldn't get the draw in.
Ought I to play you a sad trombone, O'Shea? What do you say about my skeletons? Were there too many of them?
I will once again go first. So I will set a few cards here and end my turn.
Set a card. Normal summon Skull Servant. I'm going to hit you with him.
I'm going to set a card and end my turn.
I'm going to activate 1 for 1 I'm going to throw White Baking to special summon a level 1 monster from my hand or deck. I am going to play King of the Skull Servants.
Yeah.
And then, since White Baking went to the graveyard, I get to add 2 monsters with different names from my deck to my hand, except White Baking. And then I discard 1 card. Alright, I will send White Lord to the graveyard. I will attack your face-down monster.
In response,
Okay. Go ahead.
I will simply end my turn.
I am going to use White Lord's ability, banish him, which means I get to special summon a King of the Skull Servants. Discard White Lord, which will then let me mill 3 cards. And I'll attack your guy.
And I will, in turn, activate Diamond Dustin. I will summon House Dustin.
That'll be the end of my turn then.
End my turn.
I'm just going to normal summon Skull Servant, and then I'm just going to end my turn.
I'll set a card.
I will attack your face-down card, and then I will end my turn.
I will activate Magicalized Dustin Mop, equipping it to your Skull Servant. That means your Skull Servant can't be used for Fusion, Synchro, or Xyz. And it cannot be tributed. That'll be my turn.
Okay. I'm going to normal summon a second King of the Skull Servants.
Okay.
I am going to banish White Lord from my graveyard, which will let me special summon White Baking. I will attack your face up. Yeah, I suppose I can just attack your White Dustin with my other King of the Skull Servants.
In response, I activate Imperm on that that king.
End my turn.
All right. So we're Goblin
The King! I'm going to Effect Veiler him.
I just have to end my turn.
I'm going to play Raigeki. I then go to my battle phase, and I will attack you directly with King of the Skull Servants 1.
I knew this would be the outcome.
King of the Skull Servants 2.
I knew this would be the outcome.
You know what's funny is before like an hour before we played, I did not have Raigeki in the deck because I was like, nah, I'm just gonna keep it all on theme. It'll all be fun.
That's
let's
fair.
Keep it all within the archetype. But no, I'm kind of glad I put those in. Skull Servants is kind of awesome.
So,
is the thing.
Lesson learned. I played this deck because I wanted to have fun with this deck. Lesson learned. I should always go with
this is a cool little archetype you got.
It's a fun little deck. It just doesn't have the power to get Goblin King up. That's the issue.
And I figured just like fill up all of my bone zones with monsters, and you can't exactly put a ton of Dustons on my side.
Well, that was definitely fun. I'm glad I got to play Dustons, but
I'd say that was pretty humorous.
Well, now you'll never get to see what my other level 1 deck was. And it gets to stay in my brain vault until we decide to do this again on our own terms.
To be honest, O'Shea, I'll probably just hold on to this Skull Servant deck the next time we play, because now you're level 2.
I level up to level 2.
You level up. And you know what's scary? That means I have another week to make this deck even better.
That's true. And I get another week to build my favorite deck currently.
Oh? Uh-oh. Okay, now I'm actually scared.
That was the game. There we go. We did it.
Yippee!
Tia wins.
Everyone go... hey, everyone, go make Skull Servants. So expensive. These cards are slept on. Hello, everyone. My name is Tia. I stream at twitch.tv/EXCLAMATIA! I play fighting games sometimes. I play Mahjong on Fridays. And then every Wednesday, I do a little hangout stream with some of my friends.
All right, there we go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found something to enjoy about this video, and until next time, drink your water.
Sip, sip. Don't stay bone dry.